Good morning, children. Today we will be discuss about the evolution process. Evolution is a complex process. That one we will be discuss. What is evolution? Generally, you know very well. Evolution through the stages it will be takes place. First, porifera, coelenterata, platyhelminthes, aschelminthes, annelida, arthropoda, mollusca, echinodermata, hemichordata, fishes, amphibians, reptiles, aves, mammals. So these all are phylums, you know very well. That is the evolution process. So evolution happened through stages. Evolution through stages. So one by one stage, the evolution happened. Actually, evolution is a complex process. What is evolution? Evolution is a complex process. This is an important point to remember. Evolution is a complex process. For example, take one ice. I am taking here example ice. Ice, large complex organs like ice cannot occur only by a single DNA change. Single DNA change, the DNA ice did not form. It must have accomplished in stages. Accomplished in stages. This view is supported by that. See now, the eyes of the flatworms are there now. The eyes are just eye spot. That's it. Just eye spots. That's it. What is called eye spots. These eye spots detect the light. The flatworms' eyes are just a spot like a flanaria. Flatworms you take. Even though that is spot, but which is very useful to detect the light. So platform eyes are eye spots detects the light. The rudimentary eyes, but advantages to platform. So very good advantage to survival of advantage to platform. Later, evolution happened in the eye structures. You know very well. In insects, platform, annelida, arthropoda, mollusca, you know very well. Platyhelminthes, annelida, arthropoda, insects. The compound eyes complex structure is of eyes developed. Sometimes an evolutionary change produced of an organism for one function, later it become different functions. For example, once upon a time, one function point of view, some organs evolved, but later due to evolution they will be perform another function. For example, you see feathers. Actually, feathers what purpose? Insulation in the cold weather. That's it. Feathers are insulation in the cold weather. They will be insulate the temperature, body warm. But later the feathers what purpose they used? Later the feathers they used later for flight, birds. So even one more important point I am telling to you, the dinosaurs are there. You know very well dinosaurs also have what you call feathers. Dinosaurs also have the feathers, but they could not fly by using the feathers. Dinosaurs also have feathers, but could not fly these with these feathers. These feathers provides that insulation in cold weather. I said no insulation to cold weather. Birds, however, seem to have later adapted to feathers. Feathers by using the feathers, what happened with the flight? The presence of feathers in the bird suggests that birds are very closely related to the. So the presence of feathers in the birds closely related to the which one reptiles, because dinosaurs which had the, I said no, dinosaurs also have what you called feathers. So birds are closely related to the reptiles, like that we can say. So what I am telling is evolution is a complex process. For example, single spot eye to arthropod insects eyes, Hematidia, evolution you know very well, complete development happened. So because of that, eyes to Hematidia to complex size compound eyes, like that, step by step evolution happened, stages. So evolution is a complex process, like that we can say. First example, you take the eyes of planaria to eyes of arthropods and insects. Even some function point of view, some organs evolve, but later because of evolution, they will perform another function. For example, feathers for insulation. Actual function is insulation in cold weather to body. But later, what happened? They used the birds used the feathers for what point of view? For the flight. So like that, the feathers are converted in for insulator in insulation function to what you called to flight. Even dinosaurs also have the feathers. That's why birds are related to the reptiles. Why dinosaurs have the feathers or not? So here they mentioned birds are related to reptiles. Why? Because dinosaurs have the feathers. Next, come to another important concept is there, artificial selection. What is artificial selection? Artificial selection is a process by which man selects a trait, good characters useful to him, improving qualities, good characters. Okay, qualities of domesticated plants and animals, improving qualities of plants and animals. Especially what man will select? Plants, okay, plants and animals. So man selected improving qualities in the plants and animals, specialized desired traits. Okay, these desired traits and separates from them from those which are not possess such characters. So good characters one will separate and they will use for the next generation interbreed. They process what happened that is called artificial. What you called artificial selection, which have the good one we'll select by seeing the appearance, morphological and characters, good traits. Then artificial, what you called crossing is going on in the sense that is the selection, artificial selection. So in artificial selection, for example, this is a one more point I'm telling to you. Brassica oleracea, actually wild cabbage. What you call that is best example for artificial selection. See man how changed the different forms according to his convenience. So wild cabbage, Brassica oleracea. So it formed, man changed the Brassica oleracea from kohlrabi, Brussels, cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli and kale. So these all are different forms. See, very less span, he produced different types of varieties of what you called cabbages. Different types of varieties of which one? Cabbages. That is important. Okay, cauliflower, broccoli, kale, kohlrabi, Brussels, cabbage. These are all the things you should have to remember. Okay. The next, another important point is man selected improving qualities and desired traits which have the good from many generation. That one they selected and interpreted and produced one he selected and used it for his needs. That's called through artificial selection. What examples? Not only wild cabbage, the wheat, rice, sugarcane, cotton, pulses. Wheat, rice, sugarcane, cotton and pulses. These all are very good and very useful to the mankind present because he selected different forms of that. Next, another important concept is this is artificial selection. Next, evolution and progress. See, evolution not like a ladder, one by step by not. Evolution is what is complex process. Evolution should not be equalated with progress. Not equalated. There is no real progress like stepwise step not. There is a complete change is there. So listen carefully. There is no real progress in the concept of evolution. Evolution in fact results in the generation of diversity and the shaping of this diversity by environmental selection. So environment should not be equalated with progress. Who selected then? Environmental selections. So this is a very important point to remember. The only progressive trends that appear in the evolution is the development of more and more complex designs over a period of time. More and more complex designs are evolved in a particular time. So why they adapted to the different conditions to survive. Simplest form life bacteria, see, most inhospitable habitats such as hot springs. Okay, bacteria where they can serve. They can survive in the hot springs, deep sea, thermal vents, and ice America. Human beings are the not pinnacle of evolution, but simply at another species of the spectrum of evolving life. So, for example, family trees you see, Monera, sorry, fishes, amphibians, reptiles, aves, mammals. Fishes, amphibians, reptiles, aves, mammals. So, what is that? Evolution, not stepwise manner, then environmental selection only created the evolution. Family trees, multiple branches every stage. See, one branch, in branch, 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 branch. So, not necessary one species get eliminated. This point you should have to remember. There are multiple branches possible in the each and every stages of evolutionary process. Multiple branches, number of branches in every stage. It is not necessary that one species get eliminated to give rise to new one. So one species eliminated, a new one will be formed. Not like that. One species get eliminated to give rise to new one. That's it. Not necessary. Newly produced one better than the old one. So what is the next point about the family trees? Newly produced one. So fishes is there, amphibians are there, reptiles are there. Compare with the fishes, reptiles are somewhat what you called better. See, newly produced one. Fishes after amphibians came better than old one. So this is a point you should have to remember. Next, humans. Human beings, for example, you take chimpanzees and the apes. See, compare with apes, chimpanzees are somewhat developed. Compare with chimpanzees or humans are somewhat improved. But apes are also there, chimpanzees also there, and humans also there. That only family trees they will be telling. Okay, next one, evolution. Evolution does not produce a ladder of progress. So, what's the conclusion? Evolution does not produce ladder like that, but occurs in the branches of tree. It occurs in the branches of tree. Evolution does not produce as a ladder of progress, but occurs as a what you call branches of the trees. That is a point you should have to remember. Tree like, not amphibians, reptiles, aves, not like that. Amphibians some after reptiles, after like that evolution will be happened in the like a family tree of species. Next, come to human evolution. Human evolution has been studied by using various tools. What tools are there to study about human evolution? For example, evolutionary relationships, excavating, digging earth, carbon dating, DNA. See now, DNA, fossils, human races. So, these are all the things we can identify about the human evolution. Okay, very very important. So, what is the point? The study reveals there is a great diversity of human forms and features across the planet. So, Ramapithecus, Dryopithecus, Australopithecus, Homo habilis, Homo erectus, Neanderthal man, Homo sapiens, whatnot. Different forms are there in the human evolution. See, for example, the human race were identified on the basis of their skin color, named white humans, black humans, yellow humans, brown humans, like that will be there. So, evolution of these apparent human races in different ways. In fact, there is no biological base of dividing human beings in different races. It is now provided all human beings belong to a single species. No white, no red, no blue, no green, no black. All humans are coming from a single species. Okay. So, this is a point of the single Homo sapiens. The earliest member of Homo sapiens have tracked in Africa. First, where the Homo sapiens are identified? In the Africa. Africa to, they migrated to Central Asia, Eurasia, South Asia, East Asia, Indonesia, Philippines. Like that, they move different areas. According to their condition, they changed the color. Like all other species on the planet, they had come into being an accident of evolution, were trying to live their lives the best they could. So different areas, the humans traveled, that Homo sapiens traveled and become a new particular species. Once again, children, human evolution has been studied by using various tools. So what the tools, like tracing of evolutionary relationships, excavating, carbon dating, DNA, fossil, all they studied. What they studied, human race were identified, skin color and named. What is it? White, black, yellow, brown, like that. But it is all are coming from only one species called Homo sapiens. This Homo sapiens first identified in Africa. Then a couple of thousands of years ago, some of our ancestors left Africa to West Asia, to Central Asia, South Asia, East Asia, Philippines, Indonesia, Central Asia, like that. Different areas they moved here and there. That's why different colors, different forms formed. Actually, but we all have only one common ancestor. It's a Homo sapiens. They are living very good conditions. Like that, human evolution also will be there in the syllabus. So, human evolution, Homo sapiens. What do you call? Homo sapiens is a great personality. So, because of that only, we are becoming what you called new personalities. New variety of colors we are getting because of adaptations and according to environmental changes. But actually, we all are come only common ancestors, Homo sapiens. So, like this, human evolution also there. Okay, children. Once again, I am telling to you, evolution is a complex process. Evolution is stages. For example, ice you take example. Platform, ice spots are there. But insects develop. So, develop too much complexity after compound ice are formed. Actually, one function, not only that, evolution for one function. Evolution produced organs for one function, but due to evolution only, what I call different functions are performed by same organ. For example, feathers actually insulation in cold weather. But later the feathers, what purpose? The birds are using. Later flight. So dinosaurs, feathers could not by using these feathers. So dinosaurs also have the feathers, but they could not fly by using these feathers. This point you should have to remember. Dinosaurs have the feathers, they could not by using these feathers. They did not use at all for flying. So, what the feathers they done? Insulation they given to the cold weather. Insulation in the cold weather. Next, birds. Birds are there. Birds, reptiles, you know very well. Why I am telling birds are closely related to reptiles? Why? Because reptiles are, dinosaurs have feathers. Reptiles related to things only dinosaurs. So, dinosaurs have feathers in the sense automatically birds also have the feathers. So, what I am saying is birds are related to the dinosaurs. Here the common point is one function should not perform. Actually formed for one function, but due to evolution they are doing another function. Some organs like feathers. Feathers for insulation in cold weather, but later they become for flight. So dinosaurs have a feather, but they could not fly. By using these feathers, insulation in cold weather, the dinosaurs done. But actually birds are separate, reptiles are separate. But what can say by this seeing this example, birds are very close to reptiles. Birds are very close to reptiles, like that we can say. Next one, artificial selection you see, Brassica oleracea, wild cabbage. From wild cabbage what? Kohlrabi, Brussels, cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli, cauliflower. These all are man selected according to his convenience. According to his convenience, what wild Brassica oleracea, wild cabbage. From that he produced kohlrabi, Brussels, cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli, kale, such kind of variety of wild cabbages he produced. So, what is artificial selection? Man to improve his qualities. Man to live his living qualities. He improved the qualities to develop his qualities. He worked on plants and animals, and which have the good traits. He selected that many generation through artificial selection. In the interbreeding he done and developed the variety of the plants and animals like kohlrabi, Brussels, cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli, kale. See for example dog. How many varieties of species of dogs are there in the same species, only subspecies. So like that, man according to convenient he developed his plants and animals. That is called artificial selection. Evolution and progress. Evolution should not be equated with progress. Not like ladder, like a tree. Environment selection, because of environment only the new particular plants and animals are selected by the formed. See for example, family trees of species, you see there will multiple branches are there, the trees every stage. Not necessary one species get eliminated to give rise to new one. For example, here chimpanzee, apes. Apes are from apes to chimpanzees form, but apes did not eliminated. Apes also living there. Chimpanzees from to human beings. Chimpanzee not eliminated because of humans. They also there. So like that, not necessary one species get eliminated to give rise to new one. So evolution does not produce as a ladder of progress, but occur as a branches of trees. Human evolution, okay, evolution relationships. How the human evolution that the scientists studied by using tools, evolutionary relationships, excavating, carbon dating, DNA, fossils. Okay, like that. So human races, we all are brown, yellow, black, white. Not like that. We all are for common ancestors, Homo sapiens. But they migrated. Homo sapiens. Some of them migrated to Asia, Africa, Indonesia, Philippines, Australia. According to their environment, they changed their shapes and colors. That's it. But common ancestor is Homo sapiens.